Hi Year 4 and welcome to our class read. So today we're going to find out how the adventure into the mountains goes with Grandma, Praveen and Ruby going to find the bosses from the hotel who they think have gone into the mountains to poach leopards. Let's find out. So chapter 32. The mountain has changed in the rain. Everything is heavy, dripping with moisture, extra green and wild. The clouds switch between hanging low in the sky like a fluffy sea below us and staying right on top of us like a thick, damp fog. The air is filled with bugs and cicadas. Orchids are blossomed and new streams fly over rocks. The ground is covered in moss and ferns, bringing shadows and earthy smells. A big male langur sits at the top of a tree, holding on to it tightly. He tilts his head back and forth, giving loud grunts and barks. I can't see any of the monkeys. Quickly, says Praveen, ushering us onwards. It's a warning call. It means there's danger near. A bear probably. We should pay attention. The monkey gives 5 or 6 more guttural barks before stopping and listening. Then he starts again. What do we do? Asked Grandma. We don't know which direction the danger's coming from. We need to be loud and make a noise, Praveen tells us. I grab a stick and bash it against the tree as I pass, stomping along the path. Grandma sings in a series of la-la-las. She's still going, even when the monkey's call is far behind us. We descend a rocky path, holding on to each other to balance. At the bottom I notice a bunch of black worms, upright, reaching into the air like fingers from rocks. That's weird, I say, shuddering at the sight of them. Slimy things give me the creeps. Look at those worms. They're not worms, says Praveen, they're leeches. I freeze. That's worse than worms, worse than slugs, 100 times worse. I look down and see that one has attached itself to the skin on my bare ankle. Get it off, I whisper. You all right? Asks Praveen. Get it off, get it off, get it off, I say, jumping up and down in panic. Hang on, hold still, says Grandma. I glance at it. I swear it's already growing, fat, off my blood. Praveen lights a match and holds the flame close to it. They let go if they feel heat. Quickly! It releases and he flicks it away. It leaves a smear of blood behind. I recoil from the sight and quickly tuck my trousers into my socks and pull my sleeves down as far as they'll go. Thank you, I say. Another leech has inched up the umbrella and is attempting to attach itself between my fingers. I flick it off. Grandma has her thick boots on that go halfway up her calf. I wish I was wearing some too. Don't worry, they're harmless, says Praveen. Come on, let's go before we get any more, says Grandma. I spring from boulder to boulder, eyes on the ground the whole time, dodging any leeches. Make sure you check your neck, says Praveen. It sounds suspiciously like he's suppressing a laugh. They drop from leaves too. I jump, rubbing my neck and shoulders. I can't feel anything slimy, but I keep checking every few minutes just to make sure. We stop on the slope before we reach the bottom of the valley. That's the path they'll be on, says Praveen, pointing to a rough track on the other side of the river. And, he gestures to the fields, stinging nettles below us. That's the shortcut. I pause and glance up at Grandma next to me. I'm ready, she says, and rolls down her sleeves in preparation. Sorry, says Praveen sheepishly. I didn't realise it was so overgrown. Praveen leads the way, bashing a trail through the tall stingers. Grandma follows. We hold in a chain and lift our arms up high above the nettles. I hear Mum's voice in my head. This is the perfect habitat for snakes. I picture them slithering alongside us. I stomp my feet on the ground to scare them off with vibrations, like she taught me to. My legs brush against the nettles and they burn. I try to ignore it. Not much further, shouts Praveen from the front. Katani scampers ahead and barks sharply. When we reach the end of the nettles, we see why. A rope bridge hangs, snapped in two, one piece dangling on each side of the raging river. I look left and right, but there's no other crossing to be seen. Okay, so it sounds like they've got another challenge now, how to get across this river. Okay, so let's find out how they do it tomorrow. Okay then, so I look forward to seeing you then, Year 4. Bye.